Hello there! Yes, the mic is working again. Love to see it. Hello there, how are we doing? Hello there, Moon. Hello there, Ninjago fan. Hello there, Raccoon. Hello there, Tinks. Hello there. Today, we're not just going to be painting any Star Wars characters, but I have decided we're doing a lot of Droid Tycoon stuff recently. I absolutely love that game. And we never know how long that will last, so let's make the most of it and get some BBs painted. We've got torsos and heads. Or actually, that's the wrong way around. We've got bodies and heads for custom BB units that we see in Droid Tycoon. My fingers are a bit too big. Let me just, sorry, buddy, just using this to hold you. There you go. Custom BB droids. Do you think we can paint them? Because I definitely can't decal them. They are a pain to decal. How are we doing? I'm doing good, thanks. No new Lego sets, though. So I could be doing better. That's a lie. There is a new Lego set. Cozy Plants. Tinks has just shown me. But we don't have it on Lego, do we? Or do we? Is it up on Lego Cozy Plants? If this is up on Lego, might have to show it. Anyway, you know the... what were the first ones? Like nice plants. Happy Plants. Happy Plants. That's the one. You know Happy Plants. And then they did Rockin' Plants last year. We've got Cozy Plants this time, and they are adorable, aren't they? They are definitely, they're rumored to be coming out November 1st, still $17.99, which is nice to see. They haven't got more expensive because of how popular they've been. I think we're going to have to get to a Lego store this November, see some Lego Christmas decorations and pick up some Cozy Plants because they look amazing. I'm seeing so many knockoffs of them as well. Oh, apparently it's official. We've got some land members that are posting about it. All right, who? Oh, I tell you what, I don't think they're a land member, but the Brick Post have the best image out of the lot. So yeah, let's pull this up. It's from, oh no, the Lego Builder app is just name dropped. I don't even think I've set up the internet for this because I was not expecting to talk about new Lego sets, but trust me, chat, these are worth it. These look so good. This is just an article on the Brick Post. Don't really know much about the Brick Post. They seem to be American. I'm not really going to read it. We're here for the images. Look at this set. Look at that. Seen something about FNAF coming to Fortnite. That would be amazing. Oh, that would be awesome for Halloween. Yes, yes. They won't make sticky plants, I'm sure. You never know. You never know. That's what we were talking about. What's next? Star Wars plants? I'd love to see it. We got one with a cup of whatever. It could be butterbeer. It could be hot chocolate. It's probably meant to be coffee. Could be tea as well. A little steam instead of cream. And one reading a book. They are adorable. Yes, we need these. We still haven't picked up rocking plants though. So let's get that one first. Look at that. They're just so good. Like you got the legs coming out the back. You know what we need next? We made the modifications to the first ones, the happy plants that we... And that's cheeky plants. We need cheeky plants and for them to have butt cheeks. That would be hilarious. All right, we're not here for cozy plants though. We'll be keeping an eye out for those. Nothing else really coming out this year, is there, for Lego? I just poked myself right in the eye. Hello there, Tinky. Welcome. Love this set. Oh, it's so good. Cheeky. That would be fun as well. So we've got the paints. We got the paints. We got the droids. We should have... Oh, I used one of these a second ago, didn't I? I did. So I think I'm a body short. I think I've got one more head than a body. Do we have any... Actually, we got combos. That might be all right because we do have combinations of these BB units and other droids. I'm thinking of the Strike Orb, and I'm thinking of the other one that looks like the Strike Orb but isn't the Strike Orb. So we will be booting up Droid Tycoon so that we can have a little look. Have a little look and see what the droids look like. In fact, I've already booted it up. That was really quick today. Surprise. Okay, it's been up for a while. Surprisingly quick though. So none of the droids on the top. Also, did I miss the other Rex event? Hold on. 6 hours. Yeah, this isn't a 6-hour stream. If it is, we will be doing that. Who we got? You can't let that one slide, can you? You can't let that one slide. Was that a second one? That was this one. Oh, I've already got one in there. That could be a problem. So we're going to be sticking to the droid decks for the most part. I do have all the fusions. And apparently I need a cyclens. Wait, did I sell my cyclens? I've done this too many times already. I've sold my cyclens. I did this with the BB9E. I did this with the R7, I think it was. I don't know if I'll upgrade this cyclens or just hang out for another one. But I do know that I don't need you any. All right, we're not here for that. Let's grab all of these missions and then take a look at the BB droids. How many can we remember? We got CB early on. That's one that we haven't seen in Lego, which we got resistance sets when the BB droids, when BB-8 and BB-9 were out. So why we didn't get them, I don't know. I do not know. We've also got some of the other resistance droids, the 2BB. We don't have the BB-9. We do have BB-8, but that's an iconic. Oh, there's just a regular BB as well. It's BB, 2BB. That's a mashup. I think we've got most of, yeah, there's BB and BB-9 is on the next one. Somewhere there we go. Yeah, the strike orb, that's going to be an awkward one to make. Suppose we can keep the dish on the torso. And then Motrak's going to be difficult as well, but we could dish that up like we already have done for that. We've got CB23 and BB-8, but CB23 is very close to the CB. CB23 came before the regular CB. The big difference is this is claret and white, whereas the other one's claret and light blue. So there is a difference. There is a difference. We've got our CB, we've got our BB, we've got our 2BB, BB9E, and, well, BB9, not BB9E. BB9E has a figure, BB9 doesn't, and yeah, that one's all right. That one can be CB23 specifically. And then we've got at least a few heads to do. I want to do a few more bodies too. So we'll see about that. There's a building under construction that looks like the pizza restaurant from FNAF. And FNAF said they're going to collaborate with someone. I love it when both companies go, oh, there's going to be a partnership coming up. And they don't expect it to be pieced together. But so many companies say that, don't they? And then it would be a really cool curveball if it wasn't happening. But I think for Halloween, FNAF makes total sense. We just had the second FNAF movie come out to streaming, I think. Or maybe that's just Sky in the UK. But with that coming out, this Halloween will be the first time many people watch it digitally. You did miss it in the cinema, so adding it to Fortnite, win. These look adorable as well. I want to 3D print a ton of these massive. If it snows this year, 3D print a ton of these upscaled and then hide them around in the snow. That'd be fun. Thanks for hanging. Feel free to drop by whenever. All right, you're not. The thing with adding supports to the bottom of these is that they don't always stay flat. Sometimes you just got to pick off the other bits. And will you stand now beautifully? Of course you will. And same for you. We're going to start off with CBs because these are going to be difficult, but CB has that white base, which is good for us because it means I don't have to paint too much. And then dark red. It's not really this red though. It's more of a burgundy, I think. And painting these details. Maybe it's easier to paint the bases of these and then add on the white once they've dried. That could be a good idea. Still got to start with the dark red. For two of these droids then. Two of these are dark red. One of these is pretty much this color. Maybe a lighter version of this pink. And then one of them's black and one of them is white with a purple head. So we're going to have to mix some purple. My thought is these two make a good purple. And then we'll wait for them to dry before we coat them. Are there any other droids? And that's not the right one. Are there any other droids that need CB parts? I do have my droids just back there. We've got... Not on the first page. Oh, there we go. The Zero Tech has a BB body. All right, Zero Tech has a BB body. I'm not going to remember this. I should probably jot this down. Let me get up something I can list. So we have CB regular. CB is just bog standard. Then CB 23. Then we got our 2BB, our BB, and our BB9. This is a, what are you called? Zero Tech. You're a Zero Tech with a C. And that needs a body. We've got the Orb Walker that needs both and little gonk feet as well. So the Orb Walker, this one's the Orb Walker. That one's for the Orb Walker. We've got not many others from the default series, but a lot of them from Fusion. Apart from the Walkers, we've got Strike Orb that does need both of them. All right, we've only got one more for both, and I think there's another Strike Orb lookalike. If I'm not mistaken, we need a body for Rotor. So we're going to need to get some more of these. I can whack them on the printer right now. I printed these yesterday. We've got Kickbit, or Kickbit. So we need, what, another one? Another one. What did I say? These three, and then Zrotor. Oh, hold on. We need a body at the minute. We don't even need a full one. We just need a body for Rotor. Imagine that's it. It's not, because we also need a body for the Orb XL. Okay. This is why I printed some yesterday. So I had enough to start this. We need, for the Motrack, thing is, do we need bodies for most of these? Like for the Strike Orb, at the minute, we've got a droid torso with a dish. And for the Motrack, that's going to be the only way we get that working. For the Zero Tech, yeah, that could be a stud connection up there. That's what we need to see, if it could be a stud connection. If not, I think we make it just a torso with the dish. So Rotor doesn't need a torso, because Rotor is just going to be the torso with the dish. And then, yeah, Kickbit definitely needs one. Same with the Strike Orb. Strike Orb, we do not need the torso, but we do need the head, right? Oh, there's the other one, the Opti Strike. So Strike Orb, Opti Strike, you need heads. That we can mark. Easy. Strike Orb and Opti. So Strike Orb, Opti Strike. The Zero Tech needs a body. The Orb XL needs just a body, does it? Or did that need? Oh, yes, because it was a Gunrunner head. Right? The Zero Tech is there. Where's the Orb XL? Oh, I can't find these droids. This is a maze. Here we go. There's the Orb XL. The Orb XL doesn't even need a body, because that will be a dish, just like the other ones. And then, what else have we got? We've got the Motrack that needs a head. That's next. So that's the head for the Motrack. And we'll make the body out of all sorts of pieces. And then that should be all, right? So we've got a body for the Zero Tech, a head for the Strike Orb, the Opti Strike, and the Motrack, and then full bodies for the Orb Walker and the Kickbit. We've ended up with a duplicate body. CB, a CB23, 2BB, BB, BB9, Zero Tech Torso, Orb Walker and Kickbit, Strike Orb, Opti-Strike, Motrak. 1 body remaining, which we might have a bit of fun with. See what we can muster up. I've done it again, haven't I? I didn't mean to. Okay, I did not mean to. Any of this. Undo. That was a wide camera, though. We didn't get that last time, I don't think. The wide shot was awesome. Oh no, you've seen the magazine for Magazine Monday. Da-da-da. I don't even know if it was in shot. Let's start off with the CB because the dark red paint has probably already dried. And I have a sponge here in case the brush doesn't work to our liking. I have a feeling the brush is going to be fine. I think the brush is going to be better than fine. In fact, I think the brush is going to be better than the sponge. That's what I think. Might as well stand by the sand crawler so that we can see the droids going past. Oh, gold mech. Not too bad. I've been really enjoying some of these droid creations that we've been making as well. Not just the Droid Tycoon ones, but mainly the Droid Tycoon ones. They've been fun. Because there are droids that we're never going to see in Star Wars that we've put together. But I would like to see a few more of the... I'd like to see more abilities. I do think it would have been really fun to see that mashup of iconics, but also really overpowered, and I can completely understand why Droid Tycoon, even, not Lego, haven't done something like that and given us a droid of abilities. Because where would you stop? If you could mesh up droid abilities, how far is too far? You know, how many abilities can one droid have? That's focus sweet. And then how many abilities before no one's got abilities? Because if every droid has abilities, no droid has any special abilities. They're all just doing the same sort of thing. Star Wars are balanced, has to be said. Don't get enough recognition for that. Giving the right amount of people powers so that it doesn't look, especially with the Jedi, not bringing the Jedi back in like full force and having a list of people. There's a limited amount of Jedi at any given time. It's not like the Force hops to and from each of them. At any given time, there's a limited amount, and that kind of makes Order 66 feel even harder, feel even worse than it is. All right, it's like it's passed on genetically. That's not how the Force works, thankfully, but feels like it. Yeah, there is some genetics to it. I remember when I was doing one of the fan theories, especially the Mustafar theories, and like, oh, what if Anakin did this? What if Kenobi did this? I did dig a bit deeper into the whole story behind, you know, Padme, and had a little look at the what if. And there were a load of novels, a load of comics that did hint at Padme during her pregnancy having somewhat of a Force sensitivity. At least could not really manipulate the Force like the Jedi could, but at least feel and understand exactly what was going on. And I think that's what Leia had in Empire and Return of the Jedi before she was trained at all. So imagine Padme gets trained and ends up going against Anakin, Order 66. Starts choking her, and she starts fighting back. Lifts him into the air. Okay, Anakin's pretty strong. I think it would take a lot to do that, but it'd be a fun little what if. Fun little Lego set what if as well. Get some of those mini figures. All right, that's CB and CB23. We didn't have any more dark red. We had a pink, which was BB. No, we had a pink, which was 2BB. I'm hoping one of them comes on the sandcrawler so I can get a little cheat, but they're not. They're not loading up. It's all these droids, not a single BB. Come on. 2BB or a BB? What color are you? What color are you? No, it's not going to happen. I think the 2BB was pink and the BB was purple. Because I thought it was on there. It's a CB. Neither of the two we wanted. All right. Need the paint first. And I want to mix a purple before we get into the pink. because I haven't mixed a purple. I haven't needed purple for anything. Oh, okay, that pink's going to be used for both. We're not mixing purple in there then. We'll go one over. Try and get a nice little bit of blue. We'll pull the pink to the blue. If it's coming out. There we go. Yeah, that's enough for now. No, a little bit more. A little bit more for now. Yes. There we go. Whilst I'm painting these, I do want to talk about the Droid Tycoon section. Because I don't know if I'm going to, how far I'm going to go with these. If I'm going to actually build a little Droid Tycoon display, or if I, pink to the blue, not the other way around. Don't mix these up. Or if we're stopping at the droids and using the space for something else. I think it'd be cool to get a little Droid Tycoon display. Oh, you're looking a little... Purple's not the word. Blue. You're looking a little blue. We should have gone with red. We could have put the blue in the dark red, and that would have been perfect. Let's get some red, right? That'll purple it up for sure. Okay, there really wasn't that much red around. We need more pink. More pink. You're going green again. No. Okay, it's got a purple shimmer in it now, but it's not as purple as I want it to be. I want it to be like real purple. I don't want it to be almost purple or kind of purple. What if I add a bit of red? That's more red than blue now. Maybe orange. Orange seemed to work last time. Seemed to fix everything. Orange is the overpowered color. Yeah, this needs to be lighter. We've also mixed a darker blue. We could have gone with a brighter blue, but we've got a purple. We've got a dark, like a deep purple. Beautiful purple. Little bit of white in here. And we've got ourselves purple. We've got ourselves the purple, not just any purple. The purple. Again, we don't want to mix that white because we needed white for the accents. Were any of these droids white all over? Was the Zero one? The Zero Tech? Was that white? Was that white? And how white was it? Let's see a little bit. Oh, okay, there was still purple on that. That was a mistake. Oh, look at that. Look at that, chat. That is a nice... That's almost lavender, isn't it? Wait, should we do a lavender droid? How purple is the purple? And what's it paired with? If it's paired with white, lavender might be a harder color to see. But if it's paired with literally any other color, then it'll be all right. And this was the BB, I said. Whether it was or not, who knows? Dolly Parton has died. Oh, no. Where are they going? Another one. Rip. Does seem that we're at that age, doesn't it? Of not me individually. I'm not of any age, but I am ageless. But there seems to be a lot of them that are, I suppose, because they're similar. Because they're similar, the same era of music. So they're probably similar ages. 80 years old. Yeah, it's not like she passed too early. Mad. Mad. BB was the purple one. All right. BB was the purple one. 2BB was the pink one. And not 2BB is the not pink one. And we don't want, though, the pink body. We want just the, well, the pink body we do, but the purple one, we just want the purple head. So I might have mixed too much purple. Just a little. Anyone else want purple? No takers? Also got to not get the torso, which I can pop it off. Sure, but that's cheating. I should also get a BB when we've got the details. I should get BB-8. There's a few different versions, and maybe the Snow BB. That gives us a better idea of what details are important. Don't fall in the pink. That is our BB droid. And we need a... What was the pink one? 2BB. Was well liked. Performed till the end, though. Wasn't she still performing recently? Still up on stage, grooving and all. All right, this is... Yeah, this is the pink that we're going with. This is magenta. Am I right? We'll slap on the paint and then we'll smooth it out after. The messiest way of going about it. But for a base coat, it's all right. And we can always top this up later and maybe even do a second coat before we get the little details so that we know that it's well covered. Oh, don't drip in the paint though. We don't want that much paint. All right. Yeah, it's a good first coat. I mean, a little bit thin in places, but also this is quite a thick brush compared to what I thought it was when I picked it up. It did not feel this thick. When I picked up the brush, I thought it was going to be a nice thin one. Oh, glomp. Way. Oh no. My finger right in the lid. I think you are the... Oh, look at that. It's just smudging all over. Yeah, I might have to get a tissue. My hands are going to be invisible in a second. They're going to blend in with the palette. Oh, hopefully I didn't get any on R2. Oh, this is not... I'm going to have to scrub my hands after this stream. Already making a mess. That's what we like to see. That means we're having fun. That does mean we're having fun. Oh, and the tweezers are having fun too. Wait, that's dark blue. We haven't used any Soul Dark Blue. How did I get dark blue on the tissue? Or was it on the tweezers? I don't know. Let's... But this is not even going to need half a coat, is it? Look at that. Look at that. It's blending in. At least on my little preview, it's blending in to the rest of the paint. It's not the blackest paint. That would disappear against itself. But it is pretty black. I don't even think the BB9 series are black. I think they're more a very dark gunmetal grey. Very dark. But they've been animated black, so black they shall stay. I can't see where we put the paint and where we haven't. Just so we can touch up the other end and a little bit on top. Little bit in the top hole. Yes. All right, there are... I think you're safe in there. There are 5 bases. I'm pretty sure this one, which is the Zero Tech torso, although we do have the spare torso. I'm going to move that to the side so I don't confuse it. I'm pretty sure Zero Tech was white. Let's not take pretty sure. We want certain. White with grey accents. White with grey accents. Right? Grey accents. This one. White with black accents, possibly. This is nice. This is just a circle with a grey dot in the middle. Do all BB droids have this? Is this on all of them? It must be. I wish we could turn them around and have them like an actual model rather than just a breathing image, because they are models. They are models, but to us, they're just a bunch of images rolling out. I'd love to spin them. And I suppose you could see more of the issues, especially with connecting different droids. That's not easy. We've done that with Lego. Not easy whatsoever. We're already half an hour in. No. No, that's not right. That's not right at all. Where's the time gone? We've got the white torso. We also have... Right, there's... I should go back. Should go back to the droid decks. Stay in the droid decks. Don't leave it. We don't need the droids. We don't need to fuss about the droids. I've got all the droids I want. We've got... Yeah, this is the pink one. I actually think the pink is about right. For the color of this, we've got white, maybe a bluish gray. Maybe a light bluish gray. No, it's white. Maybe, though. Maybe it's a light bluish gray. This is a white with a black head. This one we can do right now, because we've just had black on the paintbrush. Right, so we dry it off a little bit. And we really can't get any of this on the torso. We need to be extra careful. All right. Yeah, this is it. This is how we go about it. And as long as I don't drop it in the white paint, we're good. Have it at an angle, roll it around, and then... I said as long as we don't drop it in the white paint. What did we do? We dropped it in the dark red. Thankfully, the dark red had already dried some. So that hasn't affected it, really. I mean, it might have taken that little bit of black paint off. But apart from that, this looks good to go. We are out of little storage bits for our BBs. So let's double stack a few. We have, who's next? Come on, give us another one. Oh, Strike Orb means we've... Oh, no, Strike Orb's first. Strike Orb is just ahead. So that'll be a black head. I'm hoping the friction of the tweezers is going to keep this one in. Do you have any other black BB droids? What I want to do is add a little, have a bin for the BB-8 disguise. Because these almost fit inside a bin. Almost. So close, but yet so far. I'm going to pair you up because you're... no, I'm going to pair you up because you're both completely black. That way we're not getting any little details mixed across the two of them. We have the 9 already. That's going to be a dish. Oh, the mint. That looks very minty. Minty green. How do you make... Minty green is just like very light. It's a pastel, which is a very light version of the color, isn't it? This is the lightest green I've got. So let's see how much a little bit of green and a whole lot of white will make. And no purple. Get rid of the purple. So that's enough green. And I want to scoop like the majority of that white. Get that over on the side. And then this is light bluish gray with like some venti details on it. Like all this. Oh, wait, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Yeah, you are seeing the desk. I thought I forgot to change it. It's very light green, but it's not yet minty. Minty needs some blue. Oh, this master of colors. Oh, we're going with a light blue. Can't afford to make this any darker. And then maybe we'll use this blue for... I don't think there's any blue details on any of these droids. Literally none of them have blue. How's this go for the mint? Okay, it's more turquoisey, but okay, now the green is overpowering. This is what we want. We want more green than we want blue. I think I might use more blue. I wouldn't say that's minty, but I wouldn't say it's turquoise. It's like a dark mint. We're so close. A little bit more white. A little bit more. Now this patch on the middle, that is mint. That is the mintest green. We're going to be rich with that mint green. Oh yeah, look at that. Is that, I don't know, Tinks is the mint green professional here. One of her favorite colors. Would we class this as mint green, or does it need a little more, a little something? We've got plenty to play around with, so the second coat could be a completely different color. What do you reckon? Minty green? Duck egg? What do you think it needs? Maybe, so duck egg is a... Is duck egg greener? So might we need to be a bit heavier on the blue? But This helps when it's falling off the tweezers. We just stab it a few times. Yeah. It's more blue, so we need more green. Add a little green. Might need to lighten this as well. Oh, hold on. This is a nice color. Don't know if it's minty though, or if this is, I don't know, next to the other one. Let's half and half. Let me show you on the main camera. It's got a slightly better quality to it. This is the duck egg. This looks like a duck egg as well. And this is the new color, which doesn't look like green. I've got a tab open just above my preview with some light green highlighting. This isn't light green. But does this qualify for min? And Tink says yes. That is all we need. If Tink says yes, this is mint green. Beautiful. So we have our mint green what was it? Kick bit. Funnily enough, no legs on this droid, so they're not going to be kicking anything. Oh, don't fall. We need to find a gentler brush. Oh, it's knocking them all off. I think that's good. We don't want to do too thick a coat. We had the different color underneath. We do want this to dry over the next couple of minutes. You know what? I'm going to move the dark reds together. We're going to wait for them to fully dry as well. And then we got two more heads. One of these is going to be bright red. What's the other one? Oh, the Mo track. Oh, look at these colors. So we've got the Opti Strike, which is red, and the Mo track, which is orange, but like a light orange. Red, we already know. We just had red. And I pumped it straight into the blue because, and I'm trying to quote here, we won't need that color anymore. I'm pretty sure I said something like that. Vaguely similar. And the orange, we actually need a bright light orange in Lego terms, which is a little bit of orange with a load of white. So that'll be the orange we need. Actually, that's the red we need. These heads are tiny. We do not need much more paint than that. And, oh, that's more orange than red, I think, but I did have a brighter color. Almost minted our red. Wonder what color that would make. We should mix all these colors at the end of the stream, whatever we've got left. Try and water them down a bit and see how they look. It'd probably just be brown, but it'd be fun if it wasn't. Ends up being a really awesome color that none of us have any idea what it is, or just rainbow streaks. That'd be cool to paint with. A mixed blob. You'd need paints that don't mix well. Acrylics mix really well. You'd need paints that don't mix well so that then you could have streaks in it. All right, the red. Can I trust you to just fall off there? Nah. Don't know if that's trust, but there's something going on. And oh yeah, you're white. So you're orange. We'll give them about half an hour. We'll give them till, what, about 8? Do you think that's enough time? That'll be plenty of time, won't it, to paint the rest of these. 2 hours to do all the little details. Yeah, we've got that. And while we wait, we'll have a little run around on Droid Tycoon. Like I said, done all the fusion droids, currently building them in Lego. Hoping that video will be out sooner rather than later, but there are actual negative promises on that video. I didn't realize building 17 droids would take so long. Especially the way I'm doing it. Oh, you've touched the pink. No, why have you touched the pink? Have you contaminated? See, you were wet. I thought you'd get orange on the pink. You haven't. Maybe it's not a problem if they're together. Maybe the paints are just thin enough. But that doesn't matter. We've got our bases done. I don't think Lego would go too detailed. There are a few different lines on these droids. Like, oh, the Mo track. Can I weave the mouse out? This is like a maze game. Don't touch any of the others. There's a few lines going across them, separating them. We should grab BB about now. Because BB's just got the base color, then got like a circle, with some details in. So we've got the circle on BB is orange, and then we have some details on the inside. Most of these droids are like the black circle with a grey interior, so they don't have the rest of the white. BB's got some white in the middle. These droids seem to just forego that, and I don't know if it's because it's like simple designs. BB's got the white. I guess CB's got some of the dark red. Is it just these droids that don't then? Or is it because they're more Imperial BBs, like the Resistance ones do? No, you're a Resistance one. You don't. What about this CB? Yeah, they've got a little bit of dark red. Maybe it's just the BBs and CBs. Anyway, we've got about 25 minutes at least till those are dried. And let's have a little run around, see what else we can do. I wonder if Easter egg dye would be effective in colouring such minifigures. That's a good point. Because what are Easter eggs? I mean, eggs are eggshells, but you can get the non-eggs, the vegan Easter eggs. Wouldn't they be plastic? And if it works on that, I think it would work on these figs too. And then you could submerge, you could submerge these into the dye, and that would save the hand painting, especially the pink one we're gonna have to go over. You're coming back. Why do I have a gun runner? What did I have in need of a gun runner? I don't think I needed a gun runner. But then again, I don't think I needed half of these. 28,000 a second. We need something that's more than 40. Something more than 40. And we did have a Beskar. Oh, wow. You're 115. Yes. 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 In fact, I'm going to sell you right now. Grab BB-8. I don't think I needed this Motrack. I hope I don't need it to respawn, because I seem to need all these droids to respawn. We're going for a... Do you think we get Rebirth on this stream? I think Rebirth's pretty high. It's probably 100 trillion. Oh, it's bang on 100. Use red dye for polyester tie-dye. Oh, tie-dye ABS. Ah, so it should work on PLA, really. I don't know if the 3D printed, because when you're dyeing something, the dye will just spread across the object. Where these are printed, that would work for block colors, but I'm thinking tie-dye effect now. Imagine some like tie-dye effect BBs. 2-dye. I got there in the end. Sometimes my words don't even come out. 2-dye, but tie-dye BBs. That sounds pretty fun. Sounds pretty fun. I'll tell you what I can try to do whilst we're on here. There is a section of this that I just cannot complete. I also don't remember where it starts. It's not here. No, it's behind. It's this way. All the way across. Over to the left. There is a little race course on Droid Tycoon. And I haven't managed to complete it. Oh, look, there's a jetpack here as well. I haven't managed to complete this because I'm not the greatest in a jetpack. The laws of physics for jetpacking in this game isn't the easiest. Oh, no. Ah, let me through, let me far. You got so many seconds to get through each hoop. That bit's the hardest part. I think that's easier if you just drop out of your jetpack. But I have a good feeling about this. We're going to make this at least further than I have ever done. Apparently it works on PLA, but you'd imagine it'll end up darker in the print lines. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Definitely have more dye there. Wee. Totally flew through those. You see how fast I was going? I don't remember where the rest of this is though. Whoa. Come on. Oh no, I've made it way past this. I've made it about halfway round, and then there's a big gap. Oh, come on. Let's go. Oh no, I run out of time, didn't I? Yeah, okay. So I've made it past all, wait, hold on. Yeah, I've made it past this, and then I got to here. Oh, Wait, I got to here and I'm pretty sure it was just a non-stop there. These are new. So when I get to here, I haven't tried this yet. I'm going to give this one trial because this was the hardest part for me. And then I got to get all the way up. I don't think there's an... Wait. This is the ceiling of the world. It's impossible. You can't... They've put them out of reach. That's cheating. That's cheating. Is there any flight path I could take that could get me on top? Oh, that rock there. So I need to go directly up and probably chill here, wait for my jetpack to refresh. There's some blue lines on the jetpack. That's how much energy you've got. And it will just shut down. And that was my problem. My problem was I got to here and I would fly over to the next one, which is just below this ramp. But my jetpack would run out and these are all up. I just couldn't. I couldn't get past that. So that's where we're aiming for. We're aiming to hit that top one, I guess, because that's the next one. Easier than trying to fly across that gap. Let's conserve fuel. Make sure we are ready to go. Maybe we take a break when we're at the first top bit as well, in that corner. That's a plan. And then I'm hoping that there's no other funky bits over the side. I'm not sure about this one, if that's going to be in the top of the map. Oh no, we count those, we count those, we count those. Yes, it still works. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, on the jump. That also helps our jetpack recharge a little. And then, no, 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 no. No, no, come on. Oh, yes, we did it. Oh, that's the furthest we've got, is it? We get through that one. Get a little recharge as we're running back. It's so difficult to do this. This is going to take us more than half an hour to do, so maybe we'll have another go at the end. But I have found that I'm best. So where I got to before, I got to on the mobile version. And I find it's easier to control on the mobile version. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. This is just going to be so tight making it through here within the time. All right. You know what? Maybe we relax a little bit. Get some fuel back. Get our jetpack energies up. Well, do we have the time? I don't think we have the time. I think we need to wait here. I think this is our pit stop. This is where we wait, because we're right here and we just need a second, and then we go, and then we don't pull up. There we go. And then we keep going, and then we chill here for a little bit, get our energies up, and then we double jump through. We keep going. We got to pull straight up. Nope, it doesn't like that. That was too soon, and there's an invisible wall here. Let's try this. If we can make it through each of these, we should be able to piece it together. My droid just goes flying. Oh, that works. Oh, okay. We could now that. I don't want to try it until like I've done it all, because this is all new for me. Oh, that's hard. That is hard. And then we have a little dip. They're kind of angled towards the next ones here, which is handy. Where do you go? Oh, I missed one on the right. I'm out of jetpack fuel. This is hard. I hope this is a future event. But I do wonder if... I haven't seen anyone even talk about this. I do wonder if there's going to be a limited edition something for doing it, or an exclusive something for making it the whole way around and lighting all of these guys blue. Maybe they just stay blue. That is the reward. They are blue forever. Okay, we made it in time. Whilst we're here, we could take a little break and let our jetpack refuel. Shove left and brake right, because we don't want to touch down for too long, but we do want to brake on the left after this. All right, 3, 2, 1. Yes, Yes. No. Oh, no. No, no. That is terrible. Wait, I'm going to practice that. I'll have 3 attempts. And if I make it through, then we'll just go for it. And then up and then down a bit. I need to shoot down straight away. So because I'm double jumping, I got to jump once and jump to activate. I'm going down and too tall. Right, I need to pull up a little bit there. Okay. All right. Down. Let's try this. Up immediately. We got to climb before the invisible wall. Duck right through. We gotta work on our climb. We gotta work on our climb, and we can nail that. That can be done. All right. Back to square one. Let's go. We've probably got another like 5 attempts of this, unless we make it. In which case that could take all 15 minutes. Let's wait for our fuel to get all the way up. Those cozy plants are looking good. I'm going to keep them on my screen. Not quite full fuel, but most fuel. It'll do. It'll do. We hit that to stop us bumping into this. All right. We take a little break. Relax the hand. And jump. Jump into it. Oh, you know what? You know what? We take it. We take that. All right. We can't wait here too long because it won't. It will stop us. Ah, see, too long. But that's what we need. Maybe we need to continue because we know we can make it through here. And then we breathe here because this is a very short distance. It's a short distance. So what we need to do is refill our jetpack in those first 4 when we're jumping through. As we're here, let's get these missions. Let's get some cash, and like I say, who knows? We might be rebooting this, because we're getting 500 billion, which is $500 billion every couple of minutes. We've got the chance to get that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 3 trillion every couple of minutes, and we need 55 trillion left. That's about 20 pickups of 10 minutes. Actually, that's a lot. That's 200 minutes. That's 3.5 hours. I don't think I'm going to be rebooting unless we win the jackpot. Could that be the reward? We get an instant 100 trillion for doing this. Right, let's make sure our jetpack is as full as can be. Sweet. As soon as we touch down, let's go. 1. This is an easy 2. I'd even say these are easy, but now we've got a new strat. 3, 4. Our jetpack is full. So 6, we can jump. Go through 7. Easy peasy. Oh, you know what? That was quick. Is that all the time we've got to fly from one to the other? That's crazy. How have we made that? How have we done that? 1 mile. Right, we've got to refill our fuel. Quick 180 and oh wait, diamond cyclones. No, you know what? Commitment. We are sacrificing the diamond cyclones we need. Oh, wait, I didn't refill my jetpack. Okay, we've still got this. Don't pull too sharp left and cruise right. Yes, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Sharp right here, turn a bit early. Can we make it? Can we make it? No, go for the cyclones. Quick, get the cyclones. We've got this. Hopefully it's moving extra slow for us. Beautiful. This is our reward for making it. What, 1/4 of the way have we even pushed that? We get a diamond cyclones. What do we need? Beskar or something? I mean, it's close. We got rainbow and Beskar. We can get rid of the other one. All right, you're not going to work. The fact that there are so many of you chilling around, we're going to have to do something about that. And if the Motrak is heading here, but it's a rainbow rick. Do we need a rainbow rick? No. No, we do not. Let's get the KX there instead. Wacky combinations, I tell you. You can work up top. The fun guys, the Astromechs, and then we'll sell you back to the Jawas. You go. Here we go. Made it. All right. Let's have a few more attempts. We've got this though. We've totally got this. If I can remember where it is, where it starts. That looks like it's going to be hard because I know those banners catch. All right. 1. Coming up to 2. Then going round 3, 4. Oh, we doubled. All right, you can't double it. I think that's what it is because we've got some time there, but we can't double it. Back to the start. We've got this. We're getting, I'd like to say we're getting further and further each try. We're not, but we are getting further gradually. We're able to do some of the later ones. It's getting caught up on these early ones that we cannot do. If we accidentally hit one, we go around. If we like stick a head through. That was cheeky because that one's like barely in. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. We can't afford this. Oh, what do you mean? That was such... All right, we've got to make that one straight away. They need to put a hoop in the middle. We need to go straight for that. If we fall, it's over. We failed. We cannot afford it. Well, we can, because our jetpack has unlimited fuel, but you know what I mean. Let's go. That was just a joke one, you know. I thought, lighten the mood. Let's go. 1. 2. Coming up to the third one, we've got to drop down here and make sure we make the jump through. And jump through 4, 5. Give a second. Our jetpack's looking low. 6 in time. We've not got the full jetpack. We might not be able to make it the whole way round, but we've first got to get through 7. Oh, crikey. That took more attempts than I'd like. 3 more attempts than I'd like. I'd like to do it straight away. What about the pipes? See, we can get through these pipes. No worries. It's the hoops that are wider but shorter that are the hard part. All right. It'd be handy if we could... how do I pull up inventory? If I drop it and pick it back up... Wait, that's a strat. That's a strat right there. If I drop it and pick it back up, it resets. I wonder if it does it to the same one. Okay. You know what? Our jetpack's almost full. We've got this. And then... left. And then don't hit the side. No, we can't afford this. No! What do you mean? Was this going to be the one? Was this going to be the one? No, we got stuck there again. That's hard. Never going to be able to complete it. Looking like me neither at the minute. But we don't foul until we stop trying. So we got to keep up. We got to keep doing it. We got to keep it up. Let's try it with the same jetpack. I got to get closer with the inventory button. But yes, if we fills, we do it between these ones. I suppose it's not important here, but if we can give it a go. Oh, okay. I don't think there's enough time. I don't think there's enough time. Okay. It still stayed lit. No! No! Let me through! Let me through! Ah, no. No, what if we skip one? If we go underneath it? I don't think there's enough time to get to the next one. I assume they have to be in sequence. All right, we're going to try it now. We're going to try hit an I, drag in, and E. And then we got to go. We've got to leap of faith it. Oh, wait. Oh, it started. I was not ready for that. It doesn't matter. We got this. 1, 2, 3, and inventory. 1, 2, 3, inventory. It works! And we've got a full refresh. That's the strat. We want to be right here so we can boink and then boink. No! I can't believe we hit that rock. Can't believe we hit that rock. I'm going to keep going. Yep, that one's got to be lower. lower and to the left. I've got to use more of the mouse, of the keys as well when we're going, not just the mouse. Because when you're looking, that works. But when you're, when you're controlling, it works a little bit better as well. Get some more tissue for the paint as well, because that's starting to seep into the desk. No, thank you. Haven't cleared that mouse mat yet. I'm going to do that. What are we doing? Friday's Guardians. I could do that. Ooh, do that Thursday, Friday. That's a good idea. All right. Ready for our 1, 2, 3 inventory switch. We got to get good at that. We got to get good at that. Oh, and then strafe left. Oh, missed it. Yeah, we got to hit that. We've got to be hitting those. We cannot afford to miss them. Now I've got something on my nose. Really irritating. Like a hair or something. All right. Conserve fuel. Actually, mission's ready. That's more important. But then we're going to have one more attempt. One more attempt. We've just got to make it. Honestly, if we make it past that one, that's a success for today. Just got to make it past there. Wait, is this all the missions? Oh, it's almost all the missions. The others will be ready once we've finished, but we won't wait for those. We've got work to do. And by work, I mean, we're going to make it round to the other side of that. Now we don't have to conserve the jetpack fuel. Now that we know that we can... But, oh, we've got to get closer with that. Escape key. 1, 2, and then we've got our trio down here. 3, 4, 5. Keep my jetpack fully alive. 6, 7, 8, 9. It counts, it counts. 10, 10. Come on. Oh, you know what? One more time. One more time. One more time. Our missions aren't back yet. Oh, screw you, Drifter. What do you mean you've returned now? Okay. We'll have one more attempt after the missions. One more. I don't know. I've got so many of those. I don't even want to fuse them. But I should do for the mythic... galactic. The galactic mythics. I should be fusing them. Let's go. This is the one. I feel this one. It's going to be a good one. And down. 1, 2, 3. Inventory. Jetpack refresh. Jump into a fly. This is the hard part. This is so tricky. Strafe. We can't be going down. We need to pull up. We need to pull up. One more time. One more time. We've got this. That doesn't count. We got to get past that bit at least. We got to be heading down. But if I press down on the keys, yeah, we need to look down straight after that. Let's hit that refresh. It'd also help if it was the far left. If it was the first one. There's probably a drop key, isn't there? Unable to edit. Is there a drop? I don't know the drop, so we won't run with the drop. 1, 2. And drop, 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 drop. Almost didn't make that. 1, 2, 3. Inventory. That's closer. Get used to that. Now we got to drop down. Oh, you know what? That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Go for the drop. Go for the drop, drop, drop. Get to its level so that we go through it pointing up. We've made this easy peasy. Not easy peasy. Really not easy peasy. Straight through. Straight through and down. Oh, no, 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 no. It counts. It counts. It counts. Okay, let's relax. Jump through this. Oh, we've done it. We've done it. We just need to get up, 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 up. This is the furthest I've made it. No. What do you mean ringmaster pain? Oh, thank you. But at the same point, oh, we got so close. What's this? That's a bloody massive Camtono. What? Wait, did we get halfway through? Oh, what's it? Wait, I kind of want to come back with. Oh, I should have come back with the double world. Was that a joke? I got one CPU. I think I'm going to get more CPUs from this. Okay, I got 5 billion. Wait, I bet I can get more CPUs from just a default out in the world Camtono. That was a massive Camtono, and you're telling me it was worth 1. Might as well have been worth less. No, wait, it couldn't have been worth less because what's left? I got 7. I got 7 from that. Can I even get one? Can I even get one? I get 1 from running around. Can I even get 1 from a Camtono? Or is it just 7? Let's see. 5 billion. We need to get more. Or we need to get less credits, more the gems. Look, we basically made it back round. We did a little victory lap at the end. That counts as a win. Whoa, we got halfway. We actually probably got further than halfway. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 behind the little thing here, which I don't know what this is. Probably some sort of arena or performance thing for a future droid. We've got 6. We've got, oh yeah, 7 on the right here, 8, 9's all the way across here. Look at this stretch. This is the hardest part of the whole thing. 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 1 behind here. 14, 15. Okay. 16, 17, 18. We were on 19. We'd done 18. So we missed that one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bet there's 1 behind. Is there? Yes. 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, this is new as well. 14, 15. It's about halfway. 16, 17, 18, 19. I think we hit the middle. 20. I think we hit 19 and there were 19 to go. So we made it halfway. We made it halfway around and got Ringmaster. What is Ringmaster though? Because this is Chopper. Ringmaster Paint. Hello there, Babalas. Welcome. What does Ringmaster look like? Resistance, Gold, Diamond, Rainbow, Worker Green, Battle Orange, Astromech, Mr. Bones, Mandalorian, Flawless. Wait, I haven't got Flawless yet. Still need 3 more Flawless droids. A Ringmaster. Yes. I am the Ringmaster. We did it. 19 out of 38. And we get this. So what do you get from... Do you get 2 CPUs? Do you get 2 of the tokens for making it the whole way around? If you're wondering what I mean by CPUs, I mean the things next to the credits at the bottom of the screen. That's what we call them. CPUs. That is... great. I get it's a tycoon game and you're meant to sort of wait for these things to happen. And you've also got your droids working offline. But I wish there was a bit more. Like, getting halfway and getting 1 token kind of feels insulting. I'd rather have taken just the paint than have a chance at getting 1 token. Maybe they haven't updated it for a while, but damn. Damn indeed. I feel like I need a super. It's Beskar. I can't just leave it hanging. What else do we need to do for dailies? 3 droids, sell 20 droids. Not gonna happen, bud. Instead, I'm gonna get to the droid decks so we can continue painting these BBs. Let's paint. Southampton 1, West Ham 0. What do I think? I think West Ham 1, Southampton 0. Is that our next game? Oh wait, that's the EFL Cup. That's on now. I forgot about that. No, 18th minute. No, what do you mean 1-0? You know, we're just messing around. You know, we're letting everyone. What? Oh, I forgot. Wait, it's yes. Time is going by so quickly. Can I have some more of it? This is the weirdest thing the club ever did. It doesn't even tell me which club that is for. Who's the weird one? Is it Southampton for scoring or we for conceding? No. Oh, I can't believe it. All right. I'm going to consolidate myself with more quests. Not quests, more of these missions. I didn't realize that was right now. Wait, where's... Oh, the other one. It's behind there. That's all right. You know, West Ham might be 1-0 down, but I've got 48 trillion in the bank. So money doesn't give you happiness. Not as a West Ham fan. Definitely not. We're going to start off with CB, though, which is in claret and blue in honor of the next 3 goals that we're going to score against Southampton. Hopefully in the next couple of hours. Otherwise, I don't think they'll be worth as much. The head of... So this is 2BB I've got up. This isn't CB, first off. And the head of CB is similar to BB8, where BB's got the white with the orange and the silver stripes. CB's got blue with dark red stripes. So we're going to add some blue stripes going around, and then a big black eye with a grey base. Does BB8 have a grey base? Yeah, sort of silvery. So we need some... We got some black and white. We're going to need some very light blue and a smaller paintbrush, because I can't do it with any of the paintbrushes. I could just pluck a few hairs off my arm. Use those instead. What paintbrush? Oh, you're a good one. Oh, you're a bit dry, but we'll dunk you a few times. Can't believe I forgot about it. Well, now that I've remembered, you know what? I'm wearing my West Ham shirt. Literally a West Ham shirt. I'm not wearing my West Ham shirt. This is my other claret shirt. No, that's why. You know what? We can fix this. We can fix this. I just need to grab my West Ham shirt, and then I can put that on, and we're going to start scoring. That's exactly how that happens. This is the West Ham shirt. Don't mind me getting changed on stream. You can look away. This is the West Ham shirt. This is the one that I should have on. Leaves. Palm trees, are they? Or are they just leaves? They're just leaves. Come on, you Irons. Let's go. 3-1 minimum. 3-1 minimum, because we need the goals. I know this doesn't count towards the league or anything, but we need the goals. I think we're going to turn the match around, hopefully. Honestly, I thought that with our last game too. And I kind of thought that with the first game. Not as much. I will say the first game, we were too laid back. The first game in the league, we were way too laid back to like, we were ahead and we relaxed. And that's the worst thing we can do. We used to do it. I remember Upton Park. We used to do it at Upton Park. And every time we'd get complacent, we'd end up losing. Because that's just the way football goes. That's not even a West Ham thing. I've seen every single Premier League club, City, even Manchester City, which, you know, isn't saying much. I should throw Arsenal in there. They're probably a bit higher up. But even the top teams, even the big 6, every time they get complacent, they end up conceding a bunch. You just can't get complacent in football, and actually in anything, but mainly football. Mainly football, you can't get complacent because you end up conceding more than you've scored. Like, every time it happens. This is a nice blue. This is a really nice blue. This is CB23, because CB is actually white. Just remembered, we're not meant to be doing blue for both of them. I don't know, CB23 is a CB droid, but also CB23, it's like saying BB8 is a BB droid. Like, yes, but all BBs aren't BB8. One of those funny things. That's actually a pretty cool stripe. That's pretty consistent. There's like a few little bits at the top that could be smoothed out with a little bit more paint. But that Okay, this dips too low. Need to bring that up. I've definitely got back into football though. I was saying last season that maybe coming down, this will get me a little back into football because we're not dealing with things like VAR. And I'll be honest, there have been actually both ways. I'd say in our 2 league games so far, there was a decision that should have been given our way and a decision that VAR would definitely have given the other way. And I don't miss it for both of those. The first one should have gone our way. And I was like, it's football. I'd rather lose out on one opportunity than to stop the game every 5 seconds. And then for the other one, I thought I was going to be like, oh, well, you know, yippee. But I wasn't any more excited about it. I was like, oh, that sucks. That sucks. We see it in slow-mo and we're like, yeah, we shouldn't have done that. Is this the one from the Resistance show? It is. So CB23 is Kaz's droid. One of my favorites, purely because, well, my favorite BB, and that is purely because of the claret and blue coloring. Well, I don't know. The BB droids in general have more emotion to them, don't they? They've got more of a thing going because they've got more movement, and I think that helps with the BB droids. That's a bit too dark. We need a light grey, not a dark grey. And that's just for the stripe over the eye. And CB does have a few little sticky up bits. I don't think we'll be doing the sticky up bits. The same reason I haven't done any flatter heads. Because to scale, there'd be tiles. I don't think a tile's going to look too good on this body. And the sticky up bits are kind of viewfindery. Wonder if there is an element we could stick in a bar that has 2 sticky up bits, like a clip. But BB-8 doesn't have his antennas, sticky up bits. That's what they're called. It doesn't have his antennas. So missing them out here, not the end of the world. This is rounded off at the top. How do we round it? Do we just sort of zhuzh it up there and hope the middle bit's thicker than the rest? Wait, you kind of work that way. I guess a paintbrush does round off as it sticks out. And now we do have that little top to the eye. I'm going to let that dry before we add an eye in black. That way, not only are we not mixing the colors and making this darker, but also we don't have to deal with the fact that if I make a mistake and try to wipe it off, the blue and the gray is coming with. So the eye is going to be the final detail. We just need a bit more blue for the edges. This one is a circle with like a line through it and a little more on the top. Wait, that's why we got BB. We've got a circle with a line going across, a circle with a line coming down and to the right, and then a circle with the bottom 2/3 or 3/4 filled, and then, oh wait, you're upside down. I get it. So we are going to use the BB-8 version. We've got 2 with a line in the middle. I should know that from building BB-8 because it's very repetitive. I think even the front and back ones were the same. There were 2 different types of dishes for the side, and then they had a dish on top. Are you going to be thin enough to do a circle though, or do we need someone even smaller? Do we have anyone even smaller? Yeah, you are you smaller though? Are you smaller than that line? No, you kind of bush out to be the same size. You're smaller. Yes, you've got like half your hair. We've probably cut through that one at some point because we have a ton of these the same size. Let's have a few smaller. Oh, now we've got to do circles. I can't do circles. I could do circles just about as much as I can do that ring thing. We're going to get halfway. It's going to look really good. And then we're going to have a big Cantono jump out and mess up the other half. We need a bit more paint as well on the end here, so that it's actually connecting with the droid. How big are we going? That's good. That is good. We've also been watching Guardians. So I've been playing Guardians with the channel members. We've been watching the Guardians movies. And it's fun knowing the Lego sets that are built out of it, because you can sit there and go, oh, you know, that's a Lego set, that's a Lego set. Guardians 3 doesn't have a lot of Lego sets, but they've impressed me with how much they've like hit the nail on the head and covered most things. Looking through it, I would want. And I have seen Guardians 3 before. Yeah, it's Tink's first time watching. Really good movie. If you haven't seen it, I'd say the Guardians movies are well worth the watch. But if you can play the game, if you had to choose between playing the game and watching the movie, I think it would be the game. I think it's the game every time, because you are a character in it. Whereas a movie, you're just watching someone else's experience. Kind of like watching the game on YouTube. Okay. You know what? I quite like that. We are going to need more blue, but I like where this is heading. So we can get more blue out. I've got so much blue in here. I barely need to squeeze it and it jumps out of there. We need more white. Oh, wait, hold on. This is like blued it up. But we might need more white, because I did just blued it up. Yep, we need more white. And what if I mix some... Oh, hold on a second. You come over here. And you... Yes. All right, we might not need more yet, but we will need more eventually, because we've got... The next CB is white all over. Oh, this is a good tactic. We need to have it so that it's on its side. I can picture where the circle's going to be. And if I dot it out like that, I can go back with some more paint. And then fill in the lines. Like so. Yes, yes, yes. Look at all the hacks that we're figuring out. Put you in a little more. Awesome. I like the first circle better than the second. That's circle 1. That's circle 2. But at least our circles look like circles and they're level-ish. This one's a little thinner, I think. They are level. And the tweezer has 4 lock points. So that gives us the space for the 4 circles as well. 1, no paint there. 1 circle. A big circle. Just makes me think of that song about drawing a pig. It helps. Draws a pig every single time. Oh, this is a bit thick. This is a thick boy. That is a thick circle. Wait, can we recover this? Yes. I think we can recover this. If we put a line through the middle, it shouldn't look as thick. Okay, we do need to etch a bit of that over at the top. What was the other paintbrush we had? Are you clean enough to just pick up a little bit? Nope, you weren't, is the answer to that. Any dark red left? Oh, a little bit of dark red. Little bit of dark red. No. What about tissue? At least we're not picking up the dark red. Okay, this works. Yes. Little bit of tissue just to clear the area. And we can go over with a little bit of dark red once that's dried up. Right, if that's a half circle, we've got one on the other side. And then we've got our vertical line and a little more. I think we do a circle first, because we got so much paint on the brush. Well, I thought we had so much paint on the brush. We did have a lot of paint on the brush. Where'd it go? Because it weren't going on CB. Oh. And dodgiest circle of them all. But that's all right, because we can get a bit of tissue and yeet. The more we use the same bit of tissue, the more blue paint is on said tissue. No, we're just going to have to color that one. So we've got a line through you, a line here. We can just jab out. It's like we're tattooing this droid. And then one of you is a vertical, one of you is mostly filled. I think you get the vertical, actually, because we can then fill you out a bit more at the top. And a line down the middle. Like so. You don't look as weird anymore, although you are very close to the next circle around. We'll display you from this side, and then we've got like most of this colored in. Most of it. Like so. So I think that's a good angle to have it at. That is our first droid. Our CB23, missing the eye. Are you touch dry? You are. I'm going to go with the eye. I'm going to get the brush we use for the stripe. Yeah, blob of black. Let's try it. All right, that wasn't flat. You're flat. Yes, that's how we do it. And we just blob. All right, we need to round you off, but perfect. There we go. There is CB23. Our first of the painted BB droids. This is the one from Resistance. Kazuto Zio, that guy's droid. And the next one's gonna seem very similar, but it's essentially the same. Instead of blue, we've got it in white. I should have a little hop around every couple of... Oh, I thought, I'm being haunted. I thought these rings were here for a purpose. I think they're just decorations, aren't they? This is, I'm going to wake up and this is going to be my sleep paralysis demon. These hoops, never-ending hoops. I'm just going to be stuck in here. Oof, at least I can jump out of those ones. Got to remember that for my dreams. Jump. Jump is the way. What do we got? Half a trillion even. This is the second R2. Another half a trillion. We're counting that as a trillion. It doesn't add up, but our droids are also making a little on the side. Awesome. No droids here. 3 more to go. Come on, this is like the lottery. This is addictive. Ah, no, a Stellar R7. The thing is, I need this one. I don't have a Stellar R7. The Galactic one's gone. The Galactic one is out of here. In fact, because it's Stellar, I'm going to sell you just so I can, like, guarantee this. So I can guarantee we've got this. Right, who am I selling? You. Come on. In the bin. And you. In the bin. They are so common. We do not need them. Oh, and you? Were you from before? I only got 2 droids from that, right? Maybe. Maybe. I don't even know. Oh, we got that Beskar Super. I'm not sure if we'll be using that. But let's get back to Shibi. I'm going to mix the white and pink because the pink's probably dried by now. We're not mixing, but we are sharing. Sharing the container of the white and pink. We've got this. We've got this. These are just going to get better and better. All right, that was a mistake using black on that brush. It's such a soft brush. Black has just consumed it. It is now a black brush. Okay, you're clean. Clean enough for the white. Beautiful. We want to stripe around the top. Do we? Yeah, we do want to stripe around the top. Because it's like the main color of the head. Oh, this looks so good. Like this white paint, not just this droid. The way this white paint is striping and there's like a thinner bit in the middle, it's creating a really nice detail. I think it's going to pay off for this droid. So we need to keep the brush at this exact angle. Not too much paint, not too low either. Keep it up, keep it up. How far are we gone? I hope this comes across on camera. And I hope it looks as good on camera as well. In the middle of this droid, there is, look in the middle of the white line, there is this like thinner stripe that goes around it. That's where we dip down a little bit, but we recover. And then we've got the eye there, which will be another little bit of gray, which we can do the gray straight away. I think this can be used if we twirl it up so it's a nice, no, it isn't twirling. If we can twirl this up so it's a nice thin brush, or we use, oh wait, that is it. That is it right there. Not for the eye, for the hoops. That is how we do. There's a little bit of the brush that is sticking out. A little bit that sticks out at the bottom. We could use that to make the circles. Hello there, Bevel. Welcome. And then we can line it. Oh, that's gonna, I think it's where I'm drying it. Look how ruined that brush is, but it's not ruined. It's beautiful for exactly what we need it to be. And then we'll fix it up. We'll take advantage of this and then we'll return it. We'll help it get back once we're done using it. Oh, these lines. Hopefully these circles aren't too big. This is a beautiful circle though. Could be a bit thicker. We could add a little more paint to it. And then the front one was a filler on CB. That's a mistake. We need to make this the vertical one. We need to make this the vertical one that sticks out top right. The CBs at least. CBs and BBs have got the same details on them. So it sticks upwards and right and then comes down straight like so. We could have moved that over a little bit to the right. We'll do that next time. There's our CB so far. Hey, 1-1. You know what? Bevel, so much for not caring about sport. You are our good luck charm today. As soon as you entered, we scored. Is that a Pepsi BB-8? I only have a torso, but now I want a Pepsi BB-8. This is a CB droid. So a random resistance droid. But on the top there, that one is CB23. What color's Pepsi? That's red and blue, right? With a little bit of white? Or is it just red and white? I know Coca-Cola's red and white. Maybe Pepsi have rebranded. They've got their Pepsi Cola now, which I think is the big company. I think Pepsi Cola is the one that owns all the other drinks, including Pepsi. And I suppose all the Pepsi variants. I'm going to start listing them off. I don't know Pepsi variants. I do not drink much. I don't drink fizz. Not a fan. Not a big fan. Oh, okay. That one's lopsided. But that's all right, because this is going to be the one that colors in the bottom 3/4. We have one get out of jail free card on every BB, on every BB and CB, and that is the fact that one of these circles is going to be 3/4 filled. I'm not sure I really like the design of this. I know it's accurate, but it doesn't make it any neater. It just makes it look... It's different when it's metalwork, and this is always the side hidden from camera. Let me tell you, this side never makes it to the shot. Actually, was this meant to be... Wasn't this meant to be the horizontal? Ooh. Maybe this couldn't have been our one. I think that might have been a horizontal one. So a double horizontal. You never see two of these side by side. We'll make sure the back right angle's never shown. It's the bad angle. Most droids don't have one. This is a special droid and it does have a bad angle. Oh no, these circles are a bit too big. I think we were too confident with this one. We're going to touch this up with some dark red, but for now, oh wow, that's a meaty line. What I could do is have that be a line. So we'll paint a little over that and have this one be our one off. That way we could paint over the right side if it is too big, which I think it definitely is too big, 100%. Let's... Oh, wait, that's the Pepsi logo. I've seen it now. Oh no, this one's too far over, isn't it? That needs to be further to the left. This is what I said about, though, just wiping away the paint. Doesn't seem like it's worked too well. Let's get some dark red. We'll go over that and we'll come back to this CB. We'll move on to... We want to give another coat to the pink droid. Maybe we can do that now. And then move on to BB9. I think BB9's a fun droid. BB9E or BB8, as they're known, from The Last Jedi, is the one that snitches on BB-8 and gang. Yeah, you were not making it. Sorry, you did not make the cut. We don't want you to be any lighter. Stop mixing. Get covered. Get covered, stop mixing, and... Wait. You're good. You're meant to be a line. You're not. You're empty. You're good. I think you're a bit too far over as well, but you're not in the way. So you live with a little bit of dark red in you. So we need you to be a horizontal line, and horizontal line you are. A little bit more white on that. We'll do that once that dries. Now you're going back with, how's CB? Is CB not dry on the right hand side, dry everywhere else? Dry enough to be put on the desk, I hope. There's our first droid done. Could have put you a bit lower as well. First droid done. Second droid half done. Pink droid needs another coat. And then we've got, of the regular CBs, where did the purple, is that the purple one? Is that right one? The one that looks like it's grey. Is that the purple one? How did that turn out looking like that? No way, that's the purple one. That does not look purple. Perfect. Get rid of all that red. You badly needed a second coat. Maybe this is one of the weaker paints, because all the different pigments have different strengths. Or we might have just put less paint on this one. I can't say I was keeping track. This is the 2BB. If the purple one's the BB. Easy enough. The other heads are for the other droids. Halftime 1-0. That's pretty solid. It's the shirt. I had to change the shirt, didn't I? Ooh. I don't like the ER Mouldie. Let's not. Purple. No, we said BB9. And BB9's got grey. BB9 is greying up. Oh, look, there's a 2BB. That's the 2BB, but that one's gold, and we don't have any gold paint. If we did have gold paint, I would be painting all the gold, diamond, rainbow would be fun. That's a solid one. It's the Pepsi BB-8. I got to get it off screen. We're not. I'm waiting for the sponsorship. You see, then we can make Pepsi 3PO, Pepsi R2, a 6-pack of Death Star, and call it the Shred Star. I saw a shot of someone doing a Lego workout, and that was hilarious. They had a load of like tricep curls, a load of punny names. Look at the BB9, which is here. These are just grey circles. Like, what do they want me to do? A grey line on the top and bottom of the head, grey circle. There's also that grey circle around the top of the body. We're going to ignore that because it looks a bit much. Looks a bit much. But we've got grey circles. I don't think we're going to get the vent details. Maybe we can hit it up with a different colour. Maybe we run I think it was lighter on the outside and then dark grey on the middle. And then we can Also get the stripes on the top, which are a necessity. We do need those. Come on. We only got 1 droid so far. We're looking for less than 2 droids, and I'm happy. If we only get 1 droid, that's a good day. But we got 3 more to get through. Ah, no, we got another droid. We have lost the lottery. Oh, you're joking. I couldn't even throw it. Because we got another droid. At least we only got 3. Out of 6, we got half the cash. And there's more chance of getting the cash. We should get the cash more times than not. But we also seem to be getting a ton of those droids. So, what do you know? Oh, wrong one. So, light bluish grey we were mixing. We're going to need some more. And I think the big one's going to help us, because that helped us get the edge on the head. Where did the white go? We need some more white. A little bit of black. No, there's the black. Little bit of black. Because both the white and the black are quite strong. But as you can see, the black is stronger, ever so slightly. The black is stronger. Very similar to some of BB's sides, where you've got like some of the finer details. Lego prints some of them. But we're not at that level with our painting yet. That's a good dark grey. Good dark grey, and we will swell that. That is too small. Let's put a bit more pressure on as we swell. Yes. Still too small. We need to think bigger. We need to think way bigger. Oh, that works. What if I just stick my thumb in the paint and then blop, blop, blop? Do you think that's going to work? Or do you think that's gonna... If I remove the head, I have a bunch of bowling balls. But don't eat them. They're not gumballs. You put the idea in my mind now. If they weren't painted... Wait, we do have an unpainted one. £1 million super chat and I'll eat it. I'll at least put it in my mouth. I ain't going to swallow it. I'm not crazy. I'm just silly. I would definitely do that for a large sum of money. Worth it. You know how much Lego that would get us? That would get us the Death Star. And we could turn the Death Star, alternate build for the UCS Death Star, into a BB droid. All right, 1, 2. We need to make this one a little smaller, I think. Oh, too much out to the side. We're going to have to rein that back in. Actually, we could kind of roll with it. We bulk it out to the left a little and just like fill that corner. And now we've got the perfect space to just, from about here to about there, build out the ball. Also, do you think that's where the BB droids come from? Because R2s are definitely trash cans. These are bowling balls. They're even decorated like them. Because your bowling ball has a flamethrower in it, right? Anyone go bowling often? Got a bowling ball that they use every time? That's pretty cool. They're not perfect, but these are droids. They're not perfect. Not like they're metalwork or machinery. No, you're thinking of the wrong ones. These are all hand painted in universe, right? Everyone paints their droids. It'd be cool to see more people painting their droid, but then I guess they don't want Star Wars looking like everything's done by hand. They've got to have a few things that look a bit better. That was terrible. But what we could do is then grab the black and go over it. Because like we said, black is more powerful. And this grey is a white-black combo. So the black is for sure going to be more powerful. We'd be a bit messy with this. I think we can even get the black on straight away. I'm confident with the black. Let's give it a go. With that medium brush, we've got to ball it back up because it's all dry. Oof. I know one side wasn't, but it is all dry, including the eye. I know we split it for that one thing. Paint should help hold it together. And then we're thinning out the lines. Yes, this is it. We should have done this grey and then done the black strip, because we've essentially painted it black, gone over it with grey, and now we're going over it with black again. Definitely not a waste of paint. It's worth every stroke, but just saying it could have been less. And that we need more grey now. Back and forth. The guy with the energy, Jay, is not responding. Ooh, complaints that they don't respond to emails. I get some people are doing it for fun, but that is annoying, isn't it? When they don't get back, or they take ages to get back. Because you're there, then and there. If they're not going to respond, you've got to find someone else. And for Energy J, good luck. I don't know if there is many other people at that price that would respond. Or respond for that price. All right. Little bit of mess there. Easy cleanup, I hope. With some black paint. Yeah, black paint trumps all. Nothing beats black paint. Except for maybe darker paint. That might be troubling. Oh, hold on, you're a bit wet. We should dry out the brush. We don't want it dripping because then the paint's going to go its own way. Not that that matters too much. It doesn't seem to be sticking with any of it. Maybe there's too much paint. I'm going to try a little bit of black on this brush. No, that's better. Maybe the brush was too wet. There we go. What's the eye of... What is the eye color? It's red, isn't it? Of BB9E. And is there a grey patch? We've got a little grey circle with a red eye. I think we go grey, red, grey, black, and then have the tiniest dot of red. So we use this grey because we've already got it. That'll be the base. Oh, it's still too wet. Maybe it's the paint. Maybe the paint is too wet. Not, yes, the paint is definitely the one that's too wet, not the paintbrush. So black, no, you can't even see that eye. We'll have to wait for the paint to dry up a little bit. And then we'll finish that one off. What was the head for? That was one of the strike orbs. So these are just the stripes with the eyes. This should be a nice break from some of the harder ones we've been working on. This is the same as what we've been doing. So we get a chance to test it out. We're going to need more grey. Much more grey. I'm actually going to take a little splash of white, of black, and mix it with the white, because we probably will be needing that much grey. And then we've got another grey stripe at the bottom, another grey stripe at the top, and then the eye. Grey stripe at the bottom is easy to do when there's nobody in the way. Wow, this is so easy. This is crazy easy, actually. Oh, you've darkened. You've painted over black so much, you've ended up becoming the very thing you swore to paint over. Oh no, you've gone too far now. Ah, it's close. All right. Dry you up. A little bit of black. Beep, bop, boop. There we go. A little bit more. Yes. There we go. Some things are just too good to be true. Sometimes they are. The red and blue looks like Among Us. The colours straight up. We've got some Among Us colours here. How many colours were there on the games? Because they probably had a lavender and like a mint at some point. They just weren't as popular as the classic colors, you know. That was a fun time. I'm happy that since then there've been more games like it. At the minute, Big Walk is the game. That is such a fun game. I haven't been playing as much of that as I would like, but that's because we've been painting on streams. Painting takes time. Oh, that was a nasty slip. That was a nasty slip. And that is why painting takes time. Otherwise, you end up things like that. Out of grey. Feels like we've got unlimited grey with all the black that we're picking up. That was a crazy slip. I cannot believe that happened. We can patch it up. Again, black is the best colour for this sort of thing. It's just a little annoying that we have to do anything. And covering any grey smears that we make along the way. There's one back here. All right, that's good then. For the strike orb, just need the eye. Where did that little fuzzy one go? That would be perfect for these eyes. No, it wasn't you. Oh, it was you, wasn't it? Yes, it was you. Because you're the round one. You are the eye shape. Now we got a bit black, so we're going to need a bit more paint on this. And then we'll let this grey dry. So there's the grey. I'm going to go in with black on top of this. And then have a little red dot. And that's going to be the eye of the strike orb. I don't remember what we've got to do here. You're not going. Go off. Time for the next one. Let's go purple, because I'm not sure how long the purple has left in terms of life before it dries up. The purple one is the BB, which is similar to BB-8, really, except for the fact it's got a lot more purple on its head. And I want to keep this one fully purple, because there's not enough white compared to the rest of them. There is not enough white to have any other color on there. This one's purple. Purple through and through. I want to try this again. All right, we've got some purple. It's not dried up yet. Oof. I'm going to try this one. See how good a circle this can get. We know it's good for the eyes, but I feel like that's about as wide as we've been doing circles. It's a bit to the left compared to what's central with the tweezers. That's the one. Should build a mock with these 100%. I'm thinking with all the droids that we've got for Droid Tycoon, I want to lick my finger. I got too much paint on it. We'll keep going. We can paint the inside white, or we won't need to, because that's the line coming across. With all the droids we've got from Droid Tycoon, I do want to build a little Droid Tycoon base. All right, this is going to be the one that we can fill in, which that is crazy that that's the first one we've done. But I'm not happy with, I'm not overly happy with the shape of this circle. Like, we've managed to buff it out, but it would just look so bumpy otherwise. So this is the good side. That brush sucked. Happy that I tested it, because that means I'm never going to use it again. All right. This is the way to go for circles. A little tip of the brush out and around. Halfway there. And this one is one of the horizontal lines. Oh, what's happened there? We had a little explosion of the brush. What is happening? I think there's a lump on the brush, right? Yeah, there's like a dry bit on the brush that keeps coming off. There we go. Get rid of that. You made a little mess here though, bud. We'll see how that looks, how that dries up and such, because again, they're not perfect, like no entry signs or anything. We got one that looks a bit like Pepsi. This is the vertical line. Before we paint it, I'm going to paint one circle here and then paint around the bottom right. Almost triple digits. Nice. Is that the amount of goals that West Ham have scored? Wishful thinking and then some. Oh, this is more of a heart. That would be sick. Wait, Valentine's BB with hearts on all four sides. I can't believe Lego hasn't done that. Why haven't they done that? One, two, 3/4. Oh, this is hard. I think the more I use the brush, the more I've just got to twist to make sure that fine point isn't leaving. Because the more it wants to flatten out, the more it wants to not be there and disappear. Okay, that's not terrible because we've got another horizontal line through this. So we patch that up to the middle. That was so straight. That was a beautiful line. Ignore the circle. The circle hurts to look at for too long, but that line is perfectly straight. And now we've just got our vertical line with the little bit to the left. Yes. And then I'm going to try and separate this line that goes off to the left, because we've been bulking it together for most of the droids. And I do think if we separated it on the painted version and made it look like this, that it looks, if we filled in that gap, it looks like we've just smudged it. Like this. Like this. The fact that this is just one, and this is meant to look like this, hurts. That's too much. That's too much paint on one side. And that also looks like a peace symbol, which is pretty cool. And then what do we have for the head? Just the black eye. The black eye. There is a little one down to the right as well. Now I'm thinking of getting the white stripe at the top only, but I've got rid of all my white. The mint guy's got white, right? Hope so, because I don't want to waste any white. A little bit, just a little bit. Oh, okay, that's a lot. That is not a little bit. That is like 5 times the amount I wanted to come out. Oh, also, you still got some black. No, you're a bit wet. Not anymore. Make sure you're a point. We just want to run this very gently around the top. Very, very. We can't afford any. Well, we can, you know. We can't have any smudges. No smudges on the BB. BB, no smudges. Oh, I'm not proud of that joke, but I have to admit it was a little funny. If you got that reference, do we go straight with the black eye or do we add a white outline? Because this is just straight black eye poking out. But are you going to see that on this purple? I feel like it's quite a bright purple because it's with the white. If we add, oh, there's a little bit of white on the top there. I'm going to get rid of you. That was a lot of paint to get rid of this one little bit, but worth it. And then the black eye on, I think the black eye on this side. This is my favorite side with the white. We tried something new. This time it paid off. Always try something new. And the black eye is what got in a fight. Ended up with a black eye. And yeah, not too big. It does have a smaller eye as well. Does BB? Yeah, BB's got both of their eyes. So I think we had a small eye off to the side. Teeny weeny bit of black. And this is going to be even smaller. Oop. Nope, that didn't even touch. Oop. Yeah. Perfect. There we have our BB droid. That one's good. I like that one. That one's a solid one. That one's also all done. So as long as you don't roll over and get black on the mat, you can chill next to CB. That's 2 droids done. Yeah, let's do the mint one. The mint one has some... Originally, it was going to be light bluish grey. Now that we've done purple, I changed my mind. It's white. It's white. Nothing to do with all that white. We could mix that into one of the dark greys, but it's going to be white because it's like the opposite. This is a BB9E droid as well. So this is just white circles. Oh, you're not white. You are black underneath. Let's cover you up. Just like so. So this is just flat white circles. It's warming on me. This is quite a simple design. So if you were to go through this yourself, I'd start off with the BB9 and the BB9 equivalent droids. Because you've just got the circle. I like the fact that it's not pure white. And I don't know why that is. Could be the paintbrush. All right, 1 circle there, 1 circle there. 1 circle there, 1 circle there. I think we've actually got circles that are spaced out quite evenly now. We should do that more often. Only we can't do that more often. 2-1 to us. Yes. Yes. Awesome. Knew we were coming back. It's a combination between bevel joining and the West Ham shirt. That's what it is. I can't say which one did it. We'd need more, scientific method. We'd need to try it more times. Let's not tempt fate, though. This third one, it's like jumping through hoops. Sometimes you mess up. You just got to go back a step, get forward again. Also, we should be rounding this off a bit more than just bulging it out. Just because it is going to leave quite a rough edge to it. And it doesn't matter how uneven the circle is, as long as it's got a connected smooth edge, it's going to look, even if it looks more egg-shaped, I think it's going to look better than if it was a bumpy shape. See, like this, it's still coming together. It's not quite there on the top, but it is still coming together. It's that rounded motion. Move it around the ball. Okay, I wanted to go further out and I listened to it, and that's the right call to make. I just want to beef up this first circle now. The others look so big in comparison. It's not about size unless you're trying to do 4 of the exact same thing. Then it's all about size. And why are you so grey? Compared to the others, you're a very bluish white. There we go. Still think you could be a little bit bigger. I think it's where the others come down around the bottom a bit more. We hadn't really got there with the first one. And then there doesn't seem to be any stripe on top, but there is a clear stripe around the bottom. Is there anything I trust to give a clear stripe like this? Oh, that's a lot of paint. That is too much paint. Undo. This brush might be the one. It's almost like a pen, this one. We want to go around the bottom of the head, not the connecting point. It's as if Lego printed this, so. Trying to save the neck. Didn't realize BB droids have neck. We were talking about necks the other week. I didn't realize BB droids have necks, but assuming they do you think the neck of a BB droid is like an astromech? Wait, didn't we see BB-8's neck in The Last Jedi when he rams his head into the electronics, or was that whole body? It wasn't clear enough for us for me to remember. Does BB-8 have a neck? No, we got a little bit of paint on the neck there. There's a decent bit of paint on the neck there. Yeah, we got one dot every half. We've got a dot on the neck there and a dot on the neck there. How have we done that halfway around? We couldn't have done that if we wanted to, yet we've smashed that unwantingly. And I think we're out of mint. Yeah, we're out of mint, so we're going to have to leave that be. Get another eye. Come on, turn your head around. Thank you. So there's a white outline this time. We are going to need more mint. So let's add a bit of water. The thing is, the water's quite dark. So if this does give us a little bit of mint to work with, yeah, it's going to be a darker, more of like an olive green. We could go straight with the, I think it is a red eye on this as well. Maybe we make the red eyes a little bigger. This is dark red. That's the bright red we want. We'll mix a little bit of it, get a bit of both. Let's try with this one, see what a red eye looks like. Oh no, how have I smudged it? There wasn't that much red on the brush. What do you mean? Oh no. No, 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 we don't want this. Come on, give us some more mint. Where's the mint? Get a bit of blue, get a bit of green, give us more mint. No. We can't. Wait, there is more green. Yes. Yes, mint is alive. Mint is alive. Okay. Easy now. We don't need much. We just need a tiny bit on top to cover up the smudge, and maybe a little bit underneath this side and a little bit underneath this side. All right, that's gone too far, but that's good because we can just go over that with white. Oof. Stressful painting these. Not really. You're too much. A little. Okay, a little. All right, you've gone back on the neck. How have you ended up back on the neck? At least we know this brush works. Right size for just getting under there. There we go. I think there's an extra little bump there because it keeps slipping up to the neck and then coming straight back down. One more attempt. Use the original brush. Oh, yes, that's the one. That's the one. And we've got the little red eye on Kickbit. They're like Toad heads from Mario. Wait, they are. We need a micro figure with Toad. Is this white? No, this white isn't dry. You're going to go back in here for now, bud. And then we will red eye up, yeah? Red eye up so you don't smudge. Because that red gets everywhere, apparently. And we didn't know that. We need, I think we go straight red on the BB9E. I don't think we mess around with the grey, black and such. I think we go straight red. Because I like the way that looks. And it's the same as the black on the BBs. It's just a little punch of black. This is the punch of red that we need. And we wanted the eye on this one, I believe. Just like this. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. That's good. That is good for our BB9. Actually, we could round off. It's good, but it could be better. It could be great. It could be amazing. And we can get this. Great and amazing. Yeah, there you go. Just by rounding off that top left corner. There's our BB9. That one's done. We've done CB. We've done BB. We've done BB9. We've almost done the regular CB, which is the white one. We've done kick bit. We haven't done... Oh, that's the orb walker. We haven't done the orb walker yet. I think we've not used up the white though. Where is the 2BB? You're like dark grey. We haven't used that in a while. That's drying up. Let's use some more. And get the... Where's the short and fuzzy one? Yeah, I like this one. This one makes it... Oh, that one still had a bit of red on. Ooh, that's close. I like how this one works. And we can just swirl it around a little bit. So we've got the size that we're happy with. Halfway is there. Well, halfway to halfway is there. Halfway again is there. Halfway again is there. Halfway again is... Yes! Beautiful. Round that off. A little to the right. Okay. Okay, there's a little grey bit on the bottom as well. We're not worried about tops and bottoms. Mainly just the lefts and rights, and the fronts and the backs. Thanks for hanging, Bevel. May the bricks be with you. Oh, maybe a little left for you, because this one's going to be in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, we can plump them up a little bit. I'll make sure we're keeping the round shape to them. That was handy for getting them all looking at least circular. This one needs to go a little to the right, so it's not too tall. And I think same with this, we can make it bigger at the bottom. We need to shimmy it right a little bit. And then we've got, so this one has some exposed patches and a little eye that sticks up the top. So I'm thinking we, hold on, what's gone wrong with the stream here? Oh, nothing, sweet. And then we have some gray chunks at the bottom. It's about every 4. We have this section of exposed wiring. So if we swing it just to the right of each circle, and then again here, and then one more time about here. Yeah, this is going to look right. And then extend you a little bit more. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you had the right idea at first. And then 4. Pretty good. That's good for the exposed wiring. And then we need a black eye up above one of them. And that is how we find the way forward. It's a surprise that BB droids, when you look at them, you know if it's the head or not. And it's just the black eye staring at you that says whether it is or not. That's the one thing. Or at least the main thing. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. That looks exactly like what I'm looking at on screen. Whether it looks like a 2BB in Star Wars, I think it's pretty close. I don't think it's too bad. We've got the we've got the eye on this guy as well. Let's get the short stubby one. You, I think, are the one that I'm talking about. The dark red, mix it with, oh, that's too dark. The dark red, overwhelm whatever dark grey was still on the brush. And then right in the middle of that grey, we have the red splat. There we go. And this is for the Opti Strike, I believe. The red eye on the top. Just seen someone selling the Death Star Unvinted for $389 without figures. $389, that's a £900 set. That's gotta be, I think it's worth its parts, isn't it? That's a crazy price. 389. We could even check right now. The good thing with this being live is I can go on Brickout if I decide to and have a look what the parts for that Death Star are worth. Now, you could probably obtain these slightly cheaper through sets that would increase your total value but decrease the price of parts. Right now, 1,984. Let me type out the exact number. 1,984 pounds 79. We're getting rid of RA7. So that's minus 21.95. We're getting rid of Motty. Sorry, Motty, you are being jettisoned. We are getting rid of Yularen, which seem to be the most... Oh, it's by name. All right, RA7, Motty, and Yularen. Let's get the minifigures up here, though. First 3 minifigures, they have done them by names. Getting rid of 3PO. Everyone's got a 3PO. If they want him, is only a couple of quid on the keyring. Getting rid of Chewie. Getting rid of Darth Vader. Am I typing this in right? I am. Getting rid of Awesome Krennic. Director Krennic. Getting rid of Papa Palps. Getting rid of Urso for £64.71. Let's get rid of Taig as well, or Targ. I say Taig. Can't remember how they say it, if they say it in A New Hope. We've got a lot of figures here. I do have to say, this is a lot of money down. 29.70. 10.72. We got 6.25. £70 for the Hot Tub Trooper. Seriously. £70 is nuts. £70. I'm surprised that's gone up. To be fair, that £42 for the Dignitary, which I can't remember the name of that exact one, is impressive. I'm happy that that's maintained some value. $5.24 for the Gunner. $17.22. Is that for the hat? $17.22 for that guy. How peculiar. I do not know why that is. Womtan head. Ah, nice. I think that's a common part, though, which is why we're seeing not as much expense to that. The Imperial Shuttle Pilot with the clone head. Make a great clone custom. Minus 324 for the interrogation droid. Some people would include that in the lack of minifigures, which is the best thing, getting the droids in the figure-free sets. It's like getting a bonus minifigure that they forgot to take out. Not everyone considers them as figures. That Kenobi, I get that it's the first one with the legs. First Kenobi with printed legs and the first Kenobi with a dual head as well, which is awesome. But 15 quid seems to be very generous, given that there are some other quality minifigures in here that just aren't valued that much. 572, 272. What's the difference? Light flesh versus medium brown. Wait, why is medium brown cheaper? That's probably a harder head to get your hand. Maybe it's a less desirable one. But I would rather get that in a clone trooper than any of the others. And 767 for the final one brings our total. So this is the value of all the rest of these parts for the Death Star. There's got to be a way you can get rid of the minifigures, right? Don't tell me if there is, because we've just spent the time doing it. But the total value of all... How many pieces are in the Death Star? The total value of all 9,023 pieces is £1,417, 8 pence. And someone's selling £1,400 for £390. Maybe we just scrap the figures. Maybe you just buy a purple monochrome figure for like 1/10 of the price of that Dignitary. What other figures do we have here? Let me continue. Is there anything I could be painting in the meantime? No, not really. All right. We've got Luke is new, but Landspeeder Luke. Everyone's got a Landspeeder. Luke and Han in their disguises, or a Luke and Han head on a trooper. That Luke is one that a lot of us have. What they should have done for the Luke, for the third Luke, is have the fold over on the torso. Just saying. That would have been, I know that's sort of an Endor celebration, Luke. Maybe we'll get him next year. But that would have been cool. Leia comes in a few sets. Han, I feel like Han's new as well. Han's also come in a book. Both of these have come in 20 quid books. Yeah, Han's been in a few sets. I'd love to get the actual jacket over the top. Chewbacca, same Chewbacca since 2000 and what? 9? Probably, somewhere around that. Kenobi's new. That's a nice upgrade. Hopefully we see that in a few more sets. 3PO, R2, same old. 3PO's missing a few things. Tarkin, I guess, is new as well. That'd be a good figure to get. An exclusive torso on that. Vader is the same one from Return of the Jedi. Same as Palps, same minifigure we're used to. The Dignitary's new, but only the printing on the torso makes it an easy custom, as with all the other Imperials. No dual molded legs, which is a shame. RA7 has come in a previous set, but this is a new variant. All the troopers are troopers. You know, we've seen them, we've seen gunners, we've seen officers, we've seen these guys, we've seen the red guys. So for me, the big grab for this set would be sort of the Imperial, some of the updated parts, because I've got sand people legs for Kenobi's legs, but mainly the Imperial torsos. But then again, if I really wanted them, I could make these as customs. The big fig, the big two. This Astromech's pretty cool. A clear dome is hard to come by and very hard to decal and paint. These are going to be harder than BBs. And that trooper, 70 quid was it? That's silly money. 70 quid is nuts. Do those dual molded legs just not exist? If we have a look at more variations of this part. So we want dual mold. Wait, they are dual molded, right? Yes. They're dual molded, but they're red legs with red legs. They must be like warm flesh feet. Maybe they don't exist. We need more swimming shorts. That's what we need. We need more swimming shorts and more characters in shorts, so that we can get more pieces to use as swimming shorts. It's the only reason I'd pick those up. I guess we could do the Orb Walker next, because this one has been attacked by some red paint. Oh, I've got paint all over my hand. Don't know where that come from. We've got, for this droid, black circles in the same style as BB-8. But where we haven't given this an undercoat of anything, if we get this black where it isn't meant to be, it's gonna be a close one. You're joking. Really? 3-1? Just saying, I called it. You are welcome, West Ham. I changed my shirt for you on stream. I literally stripped on stream so that we could win 3-1. Don't score a fourth, because that kind of proves me wrong. We've got the 3. Keep the 3. Keep the lead. Don't get complacent. How long's left? Can't be long now, get it? Quick, ref, blow the full-time whistle. Tour from a young'un as well. Love to see it. That's the good thing with relegation. See a load of young'uns come up, because that is how Noble made his place at West Ham. Maybe we're looking at a future Noble in the club. We'll have to wait and see how long they stick around. Wait, that's one. This is the hardest thing to judge with this. How long the circles are going to be. And making sure we're making circles, not hexagons. That is a hexagon. That is 2 sides of a hexagon attached to a circle. Yeah, you're a horizontal. All right, that's good. I'm happy with that. Now we 90 degrees. Start the circle. Oh wait, let's make sure we're rolling this back up to a point. And then going down to about here. Yep. And around again. All the way. Yes, yes. This is the hardest. I don't know why this is the hardest side. But doing the right side of the circle, you'd think being left-handed. Oh, wait, maybe that's why. Being left-handed, I'm not seeing as much of the circle. No, that's all right. We will not do you yet. Actually, no, this is a good circle. What we should do, because we've already called the horizontal, we should make this the line. That way, no matter what happens to the last one, you know, 3/4 of it are covered. Although we should have made this the 3/4 one and started off with the bottom. Maybe we need to make it flat and not pointy, because the point can spray out at any side. Like this one almost did. Almost. Pointy for the circle, flat for the lines. Pointy for the circle, flat for the lines. It's pointy for the circle, and then it's flat for the lines. Although if we make it flat for the circle and pointy for the lines, why don't we go flat for the circle and flat for the lines? Again, this is feeling more hearty than a circle, but aren't all hearts just circles with a pinched top and a pinched bottom? It's like if you pressed in the top and pulled out the bottom, you end up with a heart. I'm definitely going to do a heart BB. We need more. We need Valentine's Day minifigures. That would fill up February for Lego Star Wars. Valentine's Day minifigures. Perfect. Flip it and wipe. We need to connect these. It's like a dot to dot at the minute. We did we do the dot to dot BB? I vaguely remember something about a dot to dot BB from the Lego Star Wars magazine. Oh, that's a nice line. Let me thicken you up. Oh, it's all about confidence. It's all about confidence. And this circle doesn't even have to be perfect. So confidence will make it perfect. And thick, apparently. Confidence makes it perfect and thick. Which are two things. No. We don't want thick circles. Not at the top. They're even thicker at the top. We might get away with it on the right. And we'll go just above where we've done the lines to colour in the rest of it. Sweet. All right. There is our orb walker. We do have a white stripe around the head and then a black eye. How's the black eye going to work on a black background? How does that... How does white work? No, how does black work? We know how white works on a black background. Nothing sticks out as much as white on a black background. There we go. That'll be for the eye. So that we can actually see the thing. And then we'll add a little white stripe on top. You're still painted. You're good yet? Nope, you have still got black paint. It ain't coming off. All right. Time for the white on top. Oh. It's easier to do small strokes than to try and get one continuous. I do not have steady hands for that. A little bit more. More. We're dropping down. We're dropping down. Pick it back up. We need to come back round there, I think. Or we need to thicken this line up. That's looking really skinny now that I've seen it. All right, not that thick. Oh, no. New challenge unlocked. I thought the rings were hard earlier. I didn't know what we were getting into this stream. All right, this is better. Having a little white over the black that we can just neaten up. Because most of this has worked well. It's just the odd little white like this that I hope you can see. Perfect. Final piece of the puzzle for this one is the eye. Is the orb eye as well. Wait, you're yellow. Well, you're the wrong brush, that's why. When did we use yellow? We didn't have yellow out today. Did we? We had orange, I think. Oh, it's so good. Still so good. Still so good. Oh, it's so close, but it's so good. Oh, we've got our outline for the eye. Yes, the bottom isn't perfect. It's pretty good. And we've got maybe a little speck of white extra on the left-hand side. The fact that both my hands shake as well. I wish I had a steady hand that could like level up to the shaky one. All right, so that's the Orb Walker, that one. So that one's going to have some gonk legs. Oh, that one's good. We've just got, did we do the eye on you? We did do the eye on you. So you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. You're you're the CB23. This one is the BB. This one's BB9. This one is 2BB. This one's the Orb Walker. That one's the Opti Strike. Did we do an eye on you? We did. You're the kick something. You're one of the new ones. You're the kick bit. That's what you are. You're a kick bit. 1-4. You know what? I might be wrong, but I'd happily be wrong for a 4th goal for West Ham. So yeah, we take it. Come on, you Irons. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We haven't done the red and the orange, which are... The orange is the Motrack. And the red... These just need eyes, really. We have a grey... Oh, wait, the red one's the hard one. The red one we should do now, because we need some dark grey that I think is long gone. Oh, wait, you'll be good for this. Yeah, you should be very good for this. And... Oh, wait, that's red. We need some dark grey. Dips it straight in the dark red. At least it was a dark colour and not mint. Is there any more? Not really. Let's get a little bit of white, a little bit of black. That's too much. Get some more dark grey going in here. Because this is the same as the other one that was a bit funky to do, where we had the 4 like grey stripes around the outside. These are exposed wires. Again, it's interesting. It is interesting. We could add a few different colours just randomly going through here, but I almost like it without the random colours. The way it just looks a bit random. I suppose we've already got a bit of that random aspect. And then black eye in the top right. I'm going to put it over... Actually, I shouldn't put it over here because there's a bit of a thin coat. I should add a bit more red to this. Oh, that's dark. That is dark. Whoa, no, no, no. Let's add a bit of white to you. And get you lighter. You're more burgundy now, but we take burgundy. Maybe a little pink. A little pink to make you a brighter red. You're still dark. How are you still dark? More white. Blitz the thing. You might be too bright now. We may have overdone our whitening, or not. Because this is only just to go over what was already there. Okay, we can't have any white. You know what we need? We need a black eye to distract. We need a black eye right here to distract from all the different colours we've piled on. And I think that works. I think that black eye in the middle of the red is the perfect distraction. So distracted we are. we've got the Mo track, and then we've got the end of the other one. But before we do any of that, I've just remembered we had another member to add to the draw, and I forgot, and I've just remembered. I never remember these things on stream until I finish streaming. So right at the end of the stream, 2.5 hours in, I'm not going to remember this. Let's grab the draw, and it's another member sponsoring our snot draw. Ooh, not many members left. In fact, I might just drop another 5 gifted. If anyone wants to get their name on the members snot draw, sponsoring the members snot bricks, sponsored by channel members. Did I say that? Then no, you might want to hop on now. But the member we are welcoming today is our window 7232. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I did see you. I know it's been a few days since you joined. You are finally getting a tile on Master Mouldie's members draw front. And hopefully we don't get any black paint from today's paint sesh on this. But this should be the easiest member to put on, because you've actually got a back that we can press right into. And yeah, you've already snapped down, but I didn't get that satisfying click. So I kind of want to do it again. Oh, there you go. Hopefully you heard that. Thank you so much to all the members sponsoring our snot brick draw. And like I said, I think I'm going to drop a 5 gifted to fill up this draw. And the next draw we'll be moving on to is the clip and bar draw. If you want to get your name sponsored on a clip and bar draw tile at the front of the draw, then make sure to become a member. You know where to find it. Let's drop those 5. Let's drop those 5. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Oh yes, I have been, since it's not been as hot, I've been rubbish with that. How do I gift? I always forget. I don't do it enough. That's what that means. Here we go. 5 gifted to Master Mouldie from Master Mouldie. Let's see who the 5 members joining the others on the snot brick draw are. And if anyone wants to get their name first on the clip and bar draw, now is the time to do it. I only see 4 members. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only see 4 members. Anyone else only see 4 members, or is that just me? Imagine chat disconnects for like the last member. That would suck. Same, only 4 members. Hold on, did I just get scammed? I gifted 5. What do you mean I gifted? Wait, there are 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's because the 5th. Wait, channel has been deleted. Is that their channel name, or is that? I've never had this happen. How can I gift a member to someone who's deleting their channel, who's actively deleting their channel? Never happened before. Thank you so much to US Din Marjo, to Charles 10019, to someone who likes tacos. Wow, we actually have someone who likes tacos on the members board. I was surprised that the other 150 people didn't, but there we go. Now you know. And to Ashley Gaming, not just Ashley Gaming. That's a fake. This is actually Ashley Gaming. And shout out to channel has been deleted. Whoever you are still getting a tile. It's just gonna have channel deleted on it. Yeah, it doesn't even let me click through. That is nuts that we've got a member with a deleted channel. I don't even know how that's meant to work. I don't know how that does work. That is interesting to say the least. Well, what do you know? At least we didn't miss one out. Those tiles should be ready for Thursday's stream, but that counts on me remembering Thursday morning. I'll put a note down. If I have time, I will print the member tiles for Thursday's stream and get round to that at the start. We'll fill up that drawer and do any other members tiles that we've got. Hello there, Snow. Welcome. Just missed the other member. I know, 3 hours into the stream, I remembered the member. We added a tile and gifted 5. So the snot brick drawer is full. But we are painting BB droids. We've got 2 to go. First up is the Motrak. Why are these all the same droid? This is another one of the funky ones. You'll see what I mean by funky in a minute. But it's the same as the last one. It's got the grey sides to it. It's got an interesting character. I like the Motrak droids though. They are fun to play around with. Pretty fun. Oh, I know why it's coming out red. There's a bit of red paint on my tissue that I keep dunking these into every time I go to dry them. That's why it's coming out red. A little bit of dark grey. One on the front here. One on the front here. Try and round off the top of it. To be fair, it kind of is rounded. We should have done this reverse so that we've got kind of like unround it. So we're sort of V'ing it off. Because the colourful patches are almost rounded on the side here. Maybe we can round off the greys in honour of the rounded off colours. That one's quite a close call. That one's almost a close call there too. I think the best place for the eye, if we build this out, is up here in the corner. Oh, I missed the water. I also think we're running out of water. I never thought I'd have to refill that pot. Not today. One big black eye. This one got in a fight with the one from earlier on. That's why they both got as big an eye as they do. And there's the head for the Motrak. So I'll add that to a body and I'll get that ready to show off in a future video. But the one that you can see now, this CB, we need to do 2 more white circles. We've got it this time. This is the second one we did, isn't it, after CB? And now we've had so much training, we know exactly what to do. As long as the white isn't corrupt. I'm going to start with this one first. And I'm going to start on the weak side, because that means it can only get better. Right. Hopefully. Confidence shrunk immediately. No, we got this. It's so hard to do it. Maybe I'm doing it the wrong way. All this time doing these BB droids, and I just had to rotate it a bit more so that I could see what I'm doing. Can we restart? Can we just go back? What if I 3D print a bunch more BB units and we just redo this whole stream? Another 3 hours. That should get us going close to that Droid Tycoon event. Of which I am surprised Droid Tycoon is still up. I have not clicked on it for a while. And yes, I am surprised. Full-time 4-1. Awesome. Love to see it. Lovely jubbly. This circle could have been a bit wider. We'll stretch that out at the end there. That's a sweet circle though. Might even need to thick it up. And this is a horizontal line as well. Let's get a thick one in there, because we've learned that the thicker lines are the better lines. We're kind of getting rid of the Pepsi-like swirl on this. Flattening it out into just a straight line. And we did find out later on that if we separate these into separate lines, one going up and one going across, it does look a bit sharper. We can add a bit of white paint to the side. We might be able to come back with a little bit of dark red in the top to make it look like we did that from the start. But one more circle. All right. We are going to polygon this with a bunch of small straight lines, just like the 3D printer would do. Bunch of straight lines, small enough so that they all look fluid, and we're overlapping them by quite a bit as well. Even though this is the one that we just color in, that sucks. That was such a good circle as well. You're so thin, you could beef up a bit more. Yeah, that's more like it. That's the ticket. Yes, 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 yes. All right. And then I guess you're all right where you've got the line because that's beefing it up. You just need a bit more on there. And this one's just filled in. Still don't agree with this. A whole stream later. What are we going to do? That's what the droids look like. That's what BB looks like. So that is what we've got, that little bit coming out the top. We don't have the lines coming in like BB. The 4 lines that come into a point, they don't exist. So we do have a bit more space, but it's all one color for this droid. That looks good. Let's get that bit of dark red, which we haven't smothered with white. That is. We should be able just to grab a little bit from here. Yeah, a little bit from there and a little bit into here. Okay. Yeah, I guess that is exactly what I wanted to do. Now I want to thicken the line a little bit more, especially because this is where the head is. This has got to be the best looking side. Or we might have added a bit too much water in this one. No, that's all right. It's whitened up. You just need a little thicker line around the outside. Yeah, like that. Like that. Perfect. That's what we want. Oh, don't put that back. We need the eye. The eye to finish it off. The all-seeing eye of Sauron stamped into a CB astromech droid. Let's round you out. Perfectly round eye. Can we do it in one take? Not enough paint. Nothing's coming off. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. This is it. This is the one. Awesome. Paintbrush down. Someone stop the clock. 2 hours 50. That's pretty good for painting all of these droids. Now, can I show them off? First off, just for the final time, let's see if we can can we time this? We should time what we get. All right, we're aiming for 6 coins. Wow, we failed on the first one. We're aiming. Oh, nice throw. Yeah. Must be an invisible wall there. We're aiming for 5 coins. All 5 of these. We're on a streak. That's 1. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's 2. Come on. That's 3. We could actually pull 5 here. If it's a droid I'm flying, that's 4. We've got it. We've got it. We've got 5 out of 6, which is decently impressive. We've got to have one more go. Are these using 3 BB-8 bodies and legs or 3D printed? These are 3D printed. I looked at getting some official ones, but no stores had like a ton of them. And if I order them, I want to make sure I have enough. So yeah, I 3D printed these ones, so I don't feel too bad about painting them. Okay. We want to go down here because we want to go up through here. We've got the hang of this now. Do you think we can make it halfway again? Oh wait, I thought this was here. No, let me in. Oh, it counted. Okay, don't lose our cool. I'm totally panicking on the inside right now. No, we double backed. But we could get this far. We know that now. We got through there, we got through here, and then we fouled. Which I hit every single one of them. Okay, we're gonna take our half from earlier on. That was impressive, and we got rewarded with it, with our performance by this Ringmaster, Ringmaster paint. which is 100% haunting my dreams. I'm in Ringmaster Chow right now. But before we wrap up stream, let me show you what we've done today. We have painted CB23 from the Resistance. This one's definitely my favorite of the evening. CB23 is an awesome droid. Very similar to like BB-8 and a ton of the others, I have to say, but not the same. Similar, but definitely not the same. We've also got, in order of the way I remember them at least, we have our regular CB. Difference between this one and CB23 is the fact that this is not CB23. This is white instead of light blue, which is still looks quite nice. I like the white and the dark red, very Republic colors, isn't it? White and dark red. We've also got BB, which is our same class as BB-8. You know, you've got R1s, R2s, R3s, R9s, and so on. This is a BB. So the last two were CBs. This is BB, like BB-8. And I can bring up BB-8 for comparison because we did... BB-8 inspired a lot of these paint jobs, especially on the BB units. And then BB's arch enemy, BB-9, also known as BB-9E in The Last Jedi, or BB-8. This is the exact same droid. And BB-9 has that menacing red eye, which is shared with a few of our other droids. This is the head of the BB-9, which is featured on the Strike Orb, which is why we have a replica with that menacing red look. That is spooky. We also have a mint green First Order BB-9, which is used on the Kick Tech, I think it's called. Something, Kicked Something. And this is definitely the favorite of Tinks, right? The mint green BB, am I wrong? Surely not. We've got, oh, we've got that BB. We've got a different color. We've got a black and white BB for the Orb Walker. That's a BB with gonk legs, which is a fun little mishmash. And then we have the 2BB, I think is the last one. I feel like we forgot one. But I can't remember which one that is. And this 2BB shares its head. Well, actually, the 2BB's head is also used on the Opti Strike, which is orange. Nope, it's red. I had to take a second there. This is the red one. And we also have the orange one, which is the Motrak. Look, this is the orange one. Definitely more orange. That one's not red, not pink. That one's orange. Yes, that's your favorite, the mint green. Let's have another show of that one. That's pretty cool. I like the menacing red eye with like the pastel mint green color of the body and the whites as well. I think if it was mint green and black, like fair enough, but it's mint green and white with a menacing red eye. And my favorite is the appropriately colored West Ham CB23, which has done well today, getting me a bit of cash. Interesting, a BB unit with gonk legs. Yes, it's a mashup you'd never think of. Well, I wouldn't. I want gonk legs on everything now, though. Imagine a pit droid with gonk legs. Someone make that happen. But that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to be puzzling over the missing BB body. I don't remember having that. And there are two. I did have a spare one, but I didn't have two spare ones. And the next stream will be on Thursday. I think on Thursday. I need to plan these streams. We've got to do some more Mando builds. I want to go back to the Hutt Palace Sentry droid. So I might build the other droid through that. And then we'll bring back Mando Mondays because Mando's basically on Disney Plus already. Not even a week, is it? Tuesday? No, actually it is a week. It's a week tomorrow till Mando Plus comes to Disney Plus and we get the Lego Star Wars special. And Mando is out on digital today, on DVD. So I feel like we're owed another Mando video. Now that more people are watching it, let's get some of those alt builds in. And when it hits Disney Plus, we're going to be building even more. Maybe we could say, we've got images of that, don't we, in the trailer? I think that would be good enough. Until then, thank you all so much for watching. Shout out to our window, the brand new member. And to the other five members that joined today, welcome to the draw. Yes, just caught on for the end, Bevel. Thanks so much for watching, and may the bricks be with you always.